Nah, if I must mix it, you just looking like you just want dishes. She just wanna clean it, got the new dishes. Looking like she was delicious. I mean, before she put it on dishes, she ain't even cooking. You looking like you was just really just looking. She wanna go get on shade. Looking like she was just wanna be in the shade. Looking like she just really wanna be so paid. Let her be so late. She on time, but I ain't giving no bait. She really wanna just be bae. She wanna cook it all day. Not the scale, fish the line, screened it in. She define, not a fan. Only then, she really with me. Only then, she really with me. Oh, and then, but she ain't have to pay. She just add the L you took and took the P to pay it away. And see how she did lay before you got her free to be, free to how she did it, time for moment, even leisurely. Now the married though, I already know it, how it goes. I pray for all be married, even when Christ show. That's appearing, all appalling, even if they ain't all applauding. I know they still all gon' fall in for the rank. Had to call in, now it's out of time to zone. If you had to see the state, if it wasn't 2 where I was at, it's 2 up anyway. Or should I say 2 down? To look up the found the heights to see how low the water made you drown. Get out now, see how it peel, like I got the key before the door had opportunity. Nope, see how I didn't have to go. No, see how I pee, eat it though. Already worked it out before you try to flow. Or should I say before you try to be athletic though. You should just had to get the dough to see how opportunity just made you let it go before you didn't have to know. Know the peeing up, looking like the peeing down. Wrote before you didn't know how you was gonna quote the sound. I heard a saying, if I wasn't trying to plan, who was going in the flow? You already know who won't just plan. Yeah, alright, I already looked at ups and downs to see those lows could be those highs before you had to reapply, before you thought about who playing. Then you say you read up wide to say you had to get the chrome out your zone just to X out guy. That's just X and win. X and didn't know how it was responding then agree and saying what you was and try to really owe and ban your poor traits. Left you like James, try to frank and be honestly owing then on the hustle you owing then. You ain't know your poor trait could be what you see if it wasn't obeyed. The Lord, I guess the crack commandments won't for me, even notoriously not a proud B.I.G. and looking like she by later on CC while I was G and now she wanna link up, have faith, now she wanna rear view, see that I was near to, but they wanna hate the dogs beside her. Clyde knew if you wanna see how I did ride, I guess Bonnie true. Got her in a bonnet and getting in the net, looking like she got her bonnet on her head. I sponsor nets before Jay get beyond what I'm saying, had regrets. Before you had them debts, already got it, paid the bills before you even signed them checks. Now who is bugging who? Fed ain't fair who? Boo ain't bugging all, but who had to tell truth? And if the time manifests, I guess the destiny was true. Iraqi and looking like who didn't have to go to Iraq again to see the Native American was on the plot of plan before you had a blueprint. Then that's just colonizing, colonizing, looking like at those reasons that they wasn't seeing right and off the settlement and settling on what was meant. And before you had a statement for your time, give your moments to be greatness. Crazy, go ahead and get the horse, but not hustling, no be a heroine. Talking about past that before you had a future then. Think about the reasons for what's new again. You could even now you hold it if you didn't really know it. And every year you couldn't show it, this is where I was at. C-I-R-I-C, but I ain't too rich to be broken fact. Breaking it for nothing if it wasn't part of that. Give it back to God before the bread had to rise at the where I'm getting that, to not be gross and not be gluttonizing, looking out without despising, looking out before those eyes then, seeing I know envy and praying for a little blue eye being, if it's hooked it up to I being, see how the red blood show Christ where we all resurrect with right, even if it's not signed in blood, like you can say your soul, even if you knew those evils, talking about you didn't understand, we still ordinary peoples.